It's now time to check in on weather with Market Journal Chief Meteorologist Eric Hunt. Eric, it's December and the new year is closing in. Old man winter seems to be knocking right now on the door of most Nebraskans. How are things shaping up as we turn to the week ahead?
Thanks, Bryce. Old man winter's going to take a little bit of vacation this weekend. As we're going to see temperatures well into the 50s for most of us across the state, probably getting closer to 60 if you live near the Kansas border. This will be a welcome treat, particularly for those of us in northeastern Nebraska, where it's been fairly cold in the last 7 to 10 days. This will be a relatively short-lived break from the colder temperatures, though, as we're going to see a trough moving from Canada into the central U.S. At the surface, will be a decent cold front moving through the state on Sunday night into Monday morning. That'll bring much colder temperatures for all of us. And the best chance of precipitation, though, is going to be well to our south and east where the best moisture dynamics are. So if you're hoping for precipitation next 7 days, not looking particularly good for prospects this week. Might see a couple sprinkles or snow flurries across portions of north central Nebraska with a frontal passage on Sunday night and Monday morning. But most of this will remain dry in the next 7 days. Probably going to remain dry for at least another 10 days as well. In terms of temperatures, we're probably going to be our coldest on Wednesday, with temperatures likely being only around the upper 20s for highs across portions of north central and northeastern Nebraska on Wednesday. A little bit warmer as we head toward the south and toward the west, but still relatively chilly for this time of year for most of us. But that'll also be relatively short-lived, as by this next weekend we'll be having ridging overhead for most of the north central United States, and our temperatures will be well above average again, probably looking at temperatures being close to 50 degrees for a good portion of us by next Saturday. Maybe only getting the upper 40s across portions of north central, northeastern Nebraska, but still, for mid-December, that's not too bad. This also looks to continue as we head toward the week before Christmas, with temperatures being expected to be well above average across most of the northern United States. That'll keep the Grinch happy, but probably not the snow enthusiasts happy, who are maybe hoping to get some snowfall before Christmas. In terms of precipitation, right now the CPC is not really showing strong signal one way or the other for precipitation. The models are hinting at some precipitation maybe moving into the region as we head toward December 17th and 18th, but realistically that's probably our next best chance of any moisture, and there hasn't been a consistent signal for bringing significant precipitation in, though it is a possibility. Worth watching. In terms of precipitation, we've only really just seen a little bit of snowfall across northeastern Nebraska here in the last week or so. We did have a good bit of wind, though, particularly on Wednesday, across the north central, northeastern portion of the state, where we did have wind gusts well over 40 miles an hour. Some places had over 50-mile wind gusts on Wednesday afternoon. Lighter winds out toward the west, where it was also a little bit warmer. In terms of drought monitor, we didn't see any change here in the last week, so we still have a little under half the state in severe drought. About 84% of the state is in some form of drought. Only portions of southwestern Nebraska are free and clear of everything. Soil moisture, again, this is a lot better than it was about 6 weeks ago, but we still have plenty of capacity for moisture. If we can get another really good rain before the soils freeze, that would be very beneficial, particularly for western Nebraska, where we still have soil moisture percentiles that are quite low for this time of year. So water equivalent in the northern Rockies is definitely below average. This isn't necessarily a dire situation, but we are definitely under average some of our main water sources. And soil temperatures right now are mostly in the 30s statewide. A couple places have seen soil temperatures at 4 inches drop a little bit below freezing for the first time this fall and early winter. And temperatures, we did actually go below zero for the first time this season in Cherry County. Thanks, back to you, Bryce.